I'm wearing white, bro. Don't wear no white, bro. I need to spark my please.
For this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sidelines. Outside Jackson, beyond the arc. You know, Greg, with a combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Pass to Edie. There's the triple. And Jaren Jackson, good for three.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. Well, of course, they're concerned about the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach told me the plan is simple. Make things as hard as they can on Ja on both ends of the floor. Make him work on defense, and by crunch time, maybe we can tire him just a little bit. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Grizzlies off to a quick start here. Rebound, San Antonio. Outside, Fox. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And the basket by Vassell.
Full court, boys.
Inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
And they double up Morant. Here's Jackson with the three. And a wide open look for Payne. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Lets it fly. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got his second basket of the game.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, yes type of shot.
Focus there from Morant. He just takes them all on and stays locked in on the basket.
You can see, and Coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and His presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy.
Jalen Wells not getting no shots. I'm already knowing how you finna play.
Energetic. I mean, you can't
Bang getting shots.
and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
Send it. Ooh. Good shit, Wimby.
Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And Barnes gets
Ooh.
double team.
Ooh. I'm finna. Hold on. What's up? What's up? Come here, big boy. Come here, big boy. Can give you a real post up. Oh shit.
To the left wing. Pass to Vassell. Now Fox. Rockets hits. Goes back up. Edey with the rebound.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection, despite...
He not shooting it.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Spurs ball. Substitution on the court. Spurs trail by 3. On the wing, Johnson.
I'd stop that if I was you. Oh, that was ugly.
And so here's Memphis. Pippen outside. 17 left in the first quarter. And the 3-ball is good.
Bro, who the fuck was that?
Looking for draining the triple.
Oh yeah, we in there.
Pass to Kessler.
Bro, oh my god. Do it again. Do it again. What's up? Let me see you do it. Sorry, Turn your mic on, bro. Turn your mic on. Matter of fact. Ooh. No, I'm tripping.
And that's a foul called on Santi Aldama. That's his first foul. Personal foul. Substitution on the court. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Champagne. Nails the 16-footer.
Well, that's taking full advantage of the opening. The defense probably willing to give him that one, but I like that he's capitalizing on it.
Now, here's Kennard. Knocks it loose.
Kennard just made me lose some money today.
And a fast break now for the Spurs.
I thought his ass wasn't going to make it 3 today.
He'll be shooting 2.
And what Johnson lacks in size, he makes up for it with determination. Even the foul can't stop him completely.
And Johnson drops them both. Left side Jackson.
We on that.
Hand hit from in close. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Grizzlies lead by 2. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. I recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. He came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. So stand the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. But not only are those 3 outstanding individuals individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those three guys. That's a great base for the future.
Here's Kanal. Anything on the board.
Bro, what the?
And he finishes nicely on the way.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
To the inside. Here's Barnes.
Get your lead bag. Get your lead bag.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. San Antonio leading. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Come on now, that's control, my boy. That is control. That's pure control.
A lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
To Wells. On the wing, Bing. Here's Edie. Basket counts. Edie's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent.
Played with how explosive John Morant is. He has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Back to Wembanyama. Fires from the line. Wembanyama pressing inside.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Here's Wells. They get it back. Out left to the wing. Here's Morant. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Back to Johnson. And the Spurs scoring again.
You're going old school on him, Johnson, with the mid-range, a rarity in today's NBA.
And Morant throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Pass to Bain. Down low. Out to Morant. Shot clock at 5. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Seconds left to play in the first half. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Good defense by Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. The ball. That one drops for him. Paul's got the lead up to 6 now for San Antonio.
That's some fancy ball handling right there since you take guys off the dribble.
And the first half is now in the books. It's the Spurs. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Spurs leading by 6. After back-to-back 50-win seasons, Dan, our season was frustrating for the Memphis Grizzlies in almost every way.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. They went 27-55. Due to suspension and injuries, they only got 9 games from their star, Ja Morant. But they still have a lot of young talent and still a team that can be very competitive in the future.
It's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery, stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around, multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
David doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Vassell. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Here's Morant. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch win. Morant got 14 points for the game. And now the first timeout call here for the Spurs. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Known for a strong defense, Castle is someone any coach would love to have. He was a hard-working rookie.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
And he's good on the 3-ball. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Here's Clark. Another shot. And he banks in the layup. Clark's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
2 minutes remaining in the third. Morant standing the 4. On the shot clock. Barnes grabs the miss.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
To the paint. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Fuck. I hate this nigga.
Interesting player, isn't he, Coach Jeremy Sohan? He played a lot of point guard during his second season.
Yeah, Kevin, the Spurs experimented Sohan at the one. It was a bit unconventional. They went away from it later in the year. But that experience as a point guard will continue to help his playmaking ability as his career progresses.
Pass to Kennard. Puts up a deep three. The shot comes out.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Pass to Williams. Puts up a three. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's Johnson. Kicks it out to Paul. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. It's Vassell on the wing. And the shot goes in. And it's a 7-point San Antonio lead.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumper. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
And that one's good by Pippen.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Back to Barnes. Pass to Johnson. Inside. Sohan. Some solid defense from Clark. Morant outside. On the run, Jackson. Pippen outside. Shoots over Vassell. Offline.
Good D.
Comes to a close. Spurs lead by 4.
The Grizzlies, 35.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. Out to the wing. Here's Wells.
I told you Wells not making nothing. You better listen to me.
And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Grizzlies making his first year.
First team foul.
Here's Wembanyama.
Substitution.
That one goes in.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Pass to Kennard. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Grizzlies ball. Coming out of the floor for your Spurs. Vassell.
Just 2 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
San Antonio ball.
Spurs leading by 6. Now Fox. And the rejection by Jackson. And he gets it to go. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Pass to Castle. Fires from the corner. And it's San Antonio with another.
That's a confident shot right there by the rookie. Castle wants to keep improving that part of his game.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And once again, Coach, the storied San Antonio franchise is on the upswing.
It sure is, Kevin. Look, they've got a Hall of Fame coach and a potential Hall of Fame centerpiece to build a team around. They've got great talent evaluators in the front office. You can't ask for a better recipe for success.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Memphis' head coach had some words for the team during the break. They asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to the left count there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Pass to Jackson. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by Castle.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And that one is hammered home.
Oh, yeah. Castle can leap up to the rim. The rookie putting some power behind that finish.
And Benyama inside. That three off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the middle. Out to Morant. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Spurs leading by 12. Here's Sohan. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting to the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing safe.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Well, Devin Vassell has flown under the radar for a long time and passed a lot of fans, Coach. But we've seen it. He can fill it up.
Yeah, Kevin, look. He is an outstanding shooter. He's got great footwork. He can score at all three levels. He reminds you a bit of DeMar DeRozan, but maybe even with more of a three-point shot.
And San Antonio has possession. And it's Fox with the jam.
One of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the ground.
Morant outside. 6 to shoot. Payne, no good. And here are the Spurs. A nice run going 12 in a row. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Here's Morant.
He really should quit.
Morant got 9 points now in just the second half. Pass to Castle. Spurs passing it around. Here's Wembanyama. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Spurs.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but
That's just for scoring for well, bro. You tripping.
You know what? It was a team that was
Don't do that again.
and just trusted one another to take the right shot.
Yeah, you should have been shooting that three with Ja, though.
And outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big time outing for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. He played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Fox. The layup missed. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 13-point game. The tray. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Skippity-douche.
And look at Morant getting bold at the arc. When he's
Telling you.
feeling it, you really have
If I
to
had
watch
Ja, I
him.
would have been shooting.
Here's Wembanyama. In-change shot off target. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never
I think I just played you. I'm gonna look at my stream. Oh God. I swear I just played this nigga. Oh God, I just played you, bro. We the only people online or something? Literally, you got Memphis again. Why you get Memphis again now? Bro, really like Memphis on some shit. Now, let me be clear. You can quit though. It's still gonna be the same, brother. I hate to tell you. I hate that you gonna have to see this. But I'm gonna be quiet this game. I got you. So you can pay attention.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines
You say what?
David Aldridge. It's the Grizzlies home game. The fans around us amped up here in the FedEx Forum. And Allen with the slam.
Adding some extra style to the slam. Okay, what a move by Allen.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job
Good switch.
down the paint, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Here's Allen. Grizzlies making the shot. Pass to Strus. Good, nice job down low.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's Morant. Makes it off the glass.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, you can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
I'm tripping.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And it was still over the rim.
Oh, watch your big ass out, man.
Pass to Mobley. Some nice passing by Cleveland here.
Oh God, your mic low as shit, bro.
The shot. Shot clock.
Yeah.
For the Cavaliers.
I can hear you like a little bit, but that shit hella low.
Here's Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Good playing. Oh.
Memphis with the ball. Morant outside. Down low. Jackson. Pass to Edie.
Wells not making shit.
Mobley comes with the double team.
Fuck out of
Two free
here.
throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's the best popcorn.
2023 playoffs, Richard. Last season was a lost year because of all those injuries.
That's crazy. Bro caught a home game.
John Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bain missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin,
Hello.
this isn't football. They had 33
You said what?
guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was.
Hello.
Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it,
You said what?
hard to win games.
Now here's Morant. And another miss by Memphis. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach. So for much of the brief time I had with him, he was talking about Evan Mobley.
My bad, my bad.
This kid is not a kid. This is a mature big man who affects all aspects of the game at both ends.
Oh shit, I'm tripping.
His defensive presence and his ability to guard every position on the floor. Back to you.
Thanks, David. So, Richard, when you look at Max Strus, what does he provide for this team?
For one, he's battle-tested, Kevin. He's a fearless shooter, and he's a guy that can get on a roll and hit clutch shots.
There's Jackson with the three. Oh, this is the dunk.
I want to see you get in there, my boy. Come on.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
Boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Here's Pippen. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
How long?
Mitchell looking it over.
Ugh.
And he slams it down right on top of Brandon Clark.
Oh, wow. Welcome to dance class hosted by Donovan Mitchell.
To the inside. No good from Clark.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
We finna get off on him. I'm finna spark it. I'm finna spark a blunt on him.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They gotta keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
So timeout call here. The first for Memphis.
Come on.
Things not going their way at
I got to, bro. Got to.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Nah, you really is running with Memphis though. That's different. My partner do the same shit though. No, God, he really do. He be beating me sometimes. He be getting his sometimes. Yup, and say, shit. He gonna be your top player every time. Every time.
Cavaliers making a switch here. The Grizzlies trail by 9. To the paint. Here's Aldama. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Cleveland.
Here's Hunter. And he makes good on the way. Hunter's got 6 points.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
We got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Green missing. Inside. Here's Jackson.
Boy, you got burnt, boy.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does great.
It just makes it look so easy on offense. Wait, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Pippen. Pass to Aldama. No good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Cleveland in control of the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one.
Yeah, bro, if you gotta quit, bro, it's okay.
We'll get you back to the
I ain't gonna be
action
mad at
after
you.
this break.
I was finna pick the Rockets too.
And if you're just tuning in, we've
That
got
first
a wide
game.
margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated.
You on junior
so
varsity?
far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Bro, I'm on Euro League.
They've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's
Yes, nigga.
great penetration from the perimeter so far. And they're also hitting that
I
mid-range
don't
shot
know.
at a high clip. A big key will be to continue that success. Right.
On God, you play like I think I'm on Euro League.
Even he can be worth it to anchor for this team.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Nah, they lying for that shit.
Kevin, thanks.
They really like. No wonder. I'm thinking like I ain't know what the fuck is going on.
He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play.
That's what I'm saying. It be. I don't know. I guess it's random in the bigs. Sense and shit.
So I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually.
That's crazy though.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man service. And that one's good, Mitchell. RJ, so often with rookies, we want to judge them after half the season. So we're not very patient with them. How long should we give players to prove themselves in the NBA?
Well, there's a different type of prove yourself. If you're talking about a rookie, I was taught after about game 60, you're no longer a rookie because you played every team, you understand the defensive concept. It might be a little fatigue, but after that, you're no longer a rookie. But to judge them, if they can play in this league, it can take a couple of years.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Richard, something amazing about Donovan Mitchell. He averages over 20 points per game every single season.
Yeah, he is just a natural, talented scorer. He beats you in so many different ways. What I like most about his numbers, they go up in the postseason.
Cleveland moving it around. Pass to Garland. A free ball. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Down low. To off the run. Got that one.
Ain't no fucking way.
Recognition of the mismatch and using the smaller defender.
Here's Garland with his first shot attempt. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Finding and taking those opportunities. Mobley does a good job of not passing up that good mid-range shot.
Here's Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jared Allen. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 16. Pass to Conchar. Back to Morant. Beyond the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in. Now Garland. Shoots over Morant. Garland, no good. Morant scanning the floor. And That one clearly a foul.
Still get every bounce.
Shots coming up. RJ Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
The Cavaliers leading by 14. Now 3 from Garland. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
He's just a crafty ball handler that does a great job of selling his move. Garland, this man will hit the break, stop and pop.
Here in the second quarter, just over 3.5 minutes played. Count that bucket.
You see the body control that Garland has. Takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Well, it's been an expressing to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see it over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
There's 1:38 left in the first half of basketball. Outside Pippen to the wing right side. Pass to Wells. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Bro, just zero the shit out of my nose.
By 17. Strus with it. And here's Garland for 3. Here's Allen. Back to Strus. Over Wells. Outside Garland. Pass to Strus. Pocket 6. Goes up again.
Oh my goodness.
Another miss by Garland. Here's Pippen. And it's Pippen shutting it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
And we'll look at the basket guy still shaking. Hunter on the wing. They get it back. Back to Garland. Hunter on the wing.
I swear to God.
Pass to Strus. Garland surveying the D.
I was dry. Oh God.
Here's Clark.
Ooh.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
Nigga back dog the fuck out my boy.
Inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Concludes the first half. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in a second. The Grizzlies trailed by 13. Here's Morant. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. 6 to shoot. And there's the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Mobile.
Defenses have tried to figure out a way to stop Morant's drives, and his agility and strength ensures that he's always going to get a shot.
Second free throw, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Mitchell wide open. Drills the elbow jumper. Mitchell's got 7.
I love seeing guys use the mid-range. Mitchell, that's just some smart basketball.
To the inside. Here's Heaney. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. He's got 6.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Back to Garland. Offline with his 3. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. A 12-point game. And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin,
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork, got great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Mark Gasol's number 33 last season. They recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, DA. Thank you. And there it is for him.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Mitchell. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got his first points of the game.
Just muscling it home from there. Jackson is no stranger to having to work over strong defense.
Bro.
Aldama with the ball. Now Green defending. Memphis moving it around. Here's Payne.
I tried to steal that hoe.
Time to finish it off.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Mitchell comes up empty from 19 feet out. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now. Here in the
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
Hey, man. Say, man.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
The kick out to Bain. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Aldama can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Allen outside. Now, here's Mitchell. And the wide open shot from Green. No good from the wing.
And, guys, not sure what his head was on that shot. Not what his offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
6 on the shot clock. They blow the whistle just as it gets off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the strike. And Cleveland making a change here. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Pass to Mobley. Okoro with it. Second shot opportunity. Hunter, the 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Donovan Mitchell firing.
Oh, we getting them boards right now.
He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action in just a minute. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. To the paint. He's looking for Hunter. Finds him.
He's just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Over to the left wing. Pippen with the wide open look. Good on the three-point shot.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
It's Strus on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Grizzlies trailed by 7. Pippen down low.
Come on, man. I'm all in this nigga face.
Slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
They ain't smoked the leg.
How about this one fight they're on right now?
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his role.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David O. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Memphis' head coach had some words for the team during the break. And he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
Thank you, David. And a shot by Wells, no good. Here's Jerome. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jerome's got his first 2 points. Quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Let me just say this, you're going to want to put some extra tape on your ankles if you've got to guard John Morant, because his handle is on a string.
And here's Garland for 3. And they recover it. Morant, right side. Leading. Cavaliers with the rebound. That's the 3-5. That shot missing.
Come on, dog.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
To the middle.
How the fuck you let this nigga behind you, bro?
One shot away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
Well, wide open look here for Garland.
Like fucking horse playing.
Another miss by Garland. Here's Morant. A kick out to Dane. Another shot. Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 3. It's Garland. The Cavaliers with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up. He's ice cold, like freezing. It's colder than cold. But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Pass to Edie. Stolen by Garland. Pushing it up. Here's Hunter. And the rejection by Jackson. Timeout called Cleveland. They're up by 3. 1:14 left here in the 4th quarter. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
The moment is never too big for Donovan Mitchell.
Here's Morant. Rebounded by Cleveland. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play.
You almost did that, my boy. You almost did that.
Ways to score.
Really, though.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Allen right side. Cleveland moving it around. The trade. And that's good. Here is Garland for three.
About
And the
time.
Cavaliers lead by 10.
Saw the opportunity.
Nigga only hit
to
2
put this away
threes.
and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Now here's Morant. Shot clock at 6. Bane inside the three-point line. And again, Memphis no good. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. No good there. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
They did the mental toughness that this group showed. They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
This nigga said, I'm trying to get out of JV. Like, what? That's crazy work.